this is gonna be a tutorial or a guide to show you how to build this house right here. I call it a small footprint house. Footprint's a little bigger than I wanted, but it looks cool. So I hope you enjoy it. This is the server I'm on, so I will put it up on the market if you just want to buy it and you happen to be playing on the same server. If not, you could just follow this tutorial. Okay, so I put my sub beef down, and it's the bigger one, it's out there. And I built this little room with the generator. When you have a generator on here, it doesn't cost much to build it. It'll make your room watershed. So I have this little tiny shed that's on the edge, and I can go in here for sandstorms or whatever. So when you're working on your house, I recommend just building a little room, putting a generator down, putting some power cells in it, and then in case you're kind of new, it says unsheltered, now it says water sealed. Okay, so if I'm standing in here and there's a sandstorm, I'm not going to lose water. And when you start building your house, if you have a generator and your building will be watershed, you won't lose as much water. So I highly recommend just plopping down a small corner with the watershed when you start, and that'll just help you out more. And it's nighttime, which is perfect right now because there's no sun. I'm going to make a small footprint house, and what a small footprint is let's say there was a whole bunch of resources right here, which oftentimes when you find a spot, there are some, and you really don't want to build over those. What we're going to do is build a small footprint, so it's just a small foot that's going to hold the whole house. So that'll be the entryway, and then it'll go up into the other house. So first we start with structurals, okay, and you move, it's Q and E to move back and forth, R to change. Okay, I'm gonna work in the granite stone today. So R, and so this is right in the middle, right here. And if you could put your foot anywhere. If it was better over here, you could put it over here, put it way up here. I'm gonna put the foot just like right here. Actually, let's go back more. I'll put it about right here. This is going to be the entryway to your house. Okay, so you rotate to rotate, you hit Alt. And then to move up and down, you hit Control. So you're holding down Control or Alt, and you're using your scroll wheel. Okay, so we're going to put it about right there. And we'll make it, we'll start with 4 by 4, four blocks. See how that goes. And what we're going to need to do is build stairs, so we're going to go to inclines. And we'll probably have to go a bit wider. Actually, let's demolish that. Let's do some more back here. Oh, no, that's inside the claim. Okay, we'll go out this way. Okay, so this is 6 by 2. I mean, wait, 3 by 2 block. Yeah. Okay. 3 by 2 block. Go to inclines. And we'll put the stair right there. And the sun's coming out, so get the floor. Put that up. So we'll have a floor here. Right here. Let's get some walls up so that we're covered. And you can use any walls back here. I'm just going to use these. There's really not a view, but if there is any kind of view, I like to use the one with the little window. Okay, just real quick. This is my house I'm currently living in. The foot is a little bit bigger. Because I built stairs, but there wasn't anything in front of it. But you can see it goes, the actual entryway is this little square right here. And then Goes up these stairs. I have a garage over here. So this stuff didn't have to be here, right here, but there was nothing there anyway. So this one has a pretty small foot, and it's there's some resources back here. See, and I could still harvest them. And my property ends about right here. Yeah, see, right here. So it's got different levels, and you can pretty much build anything up there. It doesn't seem like the structure really matters as long as it's something on top of another thing. So I could still gather stuff, you know, down here. And it won't. There was something right here. If you build too close, it was half in here. And once I harvested it, it was gone. It didn't come back. But as long as nothing's touching the stuff, they'll still come back. So we probably want the door right here, facing out. So let's go back to granite stuff. Might be able to put a wide door on here. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, that might be kind of cool. You could put a ramp here and pull up your bikes if you wanted to. You can make this a little bigger, so it's also your garage. Put a ladder here to make more room instead of stairs. So I'm just trying to give you some options here. Oops. Yeah, interfacing, that's what we want. Okay, I'm not going to do the top part just yet. Let's see how this looks. We'll put, let's put incline on here. There's the stairs, but let's do a ramp. Okay, and the ramp needs to come out a bit more. So let's rotate it. Hold down Alt and scroll. You're gonna do it? No. Alright. I don't know why it wouldn't do that. Maybe it will this way. No? There it goes. Okay. A little bit touchy. Okay, so now you have a ramp. You could put your buggy in here if you want it. Or not your buggy. Not enough. I don't think it's enough room for a buggy. But you know, your bike. So now we want to make it look cool. Okay? We want to make the entrance look cool. Let's move this. We'll move this inside. Oops. So we want to, you hit your right mouse button and it does the stuff on the right. So you want to build, piece picker, move. I don't know what piece picker means. I have no idea what that means. We're going to move this in here. When you move this, it does not move your area where you first put it down. So it's not going to move that. You can put this anywhere. It doesn't matter. Once you put it down, your area, see, the area is still the same. It didn't move because it wouldn't let me go any closer. But once it's down, you can move that anywhere you want to, and your lines will still be the same. Okay, so let's make this look cool. We'll put it back on build, and we'll go to walls, and let's make just some regular walls here. So I want to put a wall there. Okay, let's do a half wall right there. Right, kind of make it look like a tomb or something. Yeah, I'll put that on. Oops. Actually, you know what? Here. Demolish that. Okay. Let's do wedge walls. Wedge walls are cool. I want to do one higher, though. How are we going to do that? Demolish this. I have to put down a regular wall. Because I want to, yes, I want it like this. Did I put that right? No, I didn't. Okay. Okay, so this one is outer facing. I don't think it's different on this particular wall, but we want the interfacing, so we're going to change it to this one. Okay, there's that. And then we'll go back to regular walls. At under here. One here, and then we'll go back to wedge walls. And we're going to keep this one going down like that. Oh, that one was outer facing. Like I said, I don't think it matters, but picky. So go to this one there. Okay, now we have a little cool incline. I don't know if we could put these on top. Can we put these on top of this? These would have to be on stairs. What? No, we'll go on top of those. Okay, that would be really cool if it did, but whatever. Okay, so what else cool can we do with this? Oh, I know. Yes, it was this thing. Ramp corner. Made it look really cool. This might, actually this might cover up those pyramids, or the pyramids. It looks like a pyramid. It might cover up those things, but that's okay. The windows. Let's just change those if it does. Actually, you know what? Let's put this up here. Yes! Okay, demolish this one. Okay, we're gonna put this up here. Ramp corner. Okay, and then we're gonna put these other ramps attach up here. Okay, the footprint's getting a little bigger, but you know, it's cool, so. Okay, and then we want another corner. We're going to fill this in. Alright, yes, that is a nice little base for a building. And it's kind of open sand right there. I don't think the worm will get the building. I guess we'll see. So we can continue this around, or you know what? Let's just continue. Oh, that part is not in the square. Okay, so that kind of sucks. But what we can work with that. We'll just take that one down. We'll just do it. We'll cover this part. So we'll do wedge walls. We want the outer facing one. There. And right there. Do regular wall. Fill this in. Okay. So since the back of our line is right here, I guess I have it diagonally a little bit. We'll just stop that right there. So there's some windows. Make some symmetry. Back to inclines. Ramp. Okay, so this is our footprint. And then to work on the second floor, we can go as far as we want. Not as we'll want, but we can go pretty far in either direction. So this is where you decide how wide you want it. And we're going to go to... we don't need any more foundations. We already have the foundations. We're going to go roofs and to rooftop. Let's see. The floor. We'll do the floor. Probably should. I think we did the roof for that one. I can't tell how. Okay, the grain's going the same way. Now, see where the arrow's pointing? The arrow's pointing that way. Do you see the grain? Like the little tiles? They're going this way. If we shift it and we point it the other way, then they're going that way. So you can make it so that it's like hatched, so that like this one and this one go that way. I'm going to destroy that one and change it just so that they're all facing the same way. And you can hold down Alt and scroll to change the direction. Okay, so center is right here. I'm going to put two more. I'll put one more row over here. And then I'm going to go out a bit. Go out one more. Okay, so there's one extra out on each side. We're going to make this like a living area, and you could swap these rooms. Like you can go way far out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make one level a living area, and then I'm going to make the next level a crafting area, and then we're going to make like a top level for putting your generators, and then maybe having a landing pad up there. So the living area, they keep small just to put, you know, like a bed and all that kind of stuff. We'll do that first. I'm not going to decorate it, but I'm just going to, I'm just going to build it. And you know what? Let's make it circular. I'm going to destroy the edges. Okay, so the bottom's like a pyramid. We're going to make this top part kind of angular. Okay, there are these walls right here, but I don't feel like those really match up with the roofs and stuff. So I'm just going to make this type. It makes it a little bit smoother. Oh my god, that one is not inside the claim. Really? Okay, I'm going to fix this. I'll show you how to fix this. This happens to you. You need to destroy this. Okay, and it's going to do all this stuff. And then you need to put another one down real fast before somebody claims your thing. Where is it? Oh. There. Make sure it's the advanced one. Okay, so I can't put it there. I'll try to get it so it's... Okay, so this is... There it is. So we're just gonna try to adjust it. I mean, that looks straight. Maybe it's not. Maybe this is it. Okay. Let's see if we can put that on with that there. Oh, okay, I was trying to put this wall on. There. Okay, see, now it works. One of these floors looks like wood, and the other one looks like tile. Okay, there it is. So that is the rooftop. Looks like it blends in with this. So we want to make sure we put that and make sure it's pointing the same way, or whatever way we want. We could just go around like this, see how it goes around? Could do that. So see how the arrow's pointing that way. You can kind of see the lines too. But let's, just for, you know, decorative. Nope, that was the wrong way. Okay, we'll switch it. There you go. So here's what it looks like so far. We'll take a look at the front during the day. Looks pretty cool. We'll go ahead and move this inside. Okay, so we're going to cap this off. Yeah, let's do, we're going to do these. These rounded roof corners. And then we're going to do angled roof. We're going to have to put stairs. That would help. So let's see, if you come up here, probably put stairs. We could put them right here. That way, the living areas be like over here. Okay, so what's going to happen? Oops. Go roofs. Here. We'll fill these in. And see, since you can't step up there, so what we're going to have to do is there's a half stair. Right here, half stair. Okay. Oops. Okay, so that brings us up here to the roof. And now we're gonna do the big crafting area. Okay, we're gonna let's go out. You know, I think that we wanted this floor one. Isn't that the one? Oh no, this is the one that looks like wood. Okay, yeah, no, we don't want that one. We want the rooftop one. Okay. Okay, so you come up. We're going to extend out pretty far. Let's see how far we can go. That one is not in the thing. Okay. Wait, no. Is that what it said? Yeah, that one's not in the land. Okay, so pretty far. We're gonna not build that far right now. Okay. Now we're gonna go out this way. And we can make this, you can make this as big or small as you want. But considering all of the equipment that you're gonna need, having a nice big area is kind of cool. Okay, so I went 2 out. We're gonna be going like this. All right, we'll cut it right here, make this the last row. Oh, that went the wrong way. Okay, I don't think we can go back any farther, can we? I don't know, let's go see over here. No. Okay. Put the corners on each one. And those are facing the wrong way. Now, for this area, we're going to use half walls and the other walls. So for the corners, this is kind of important. For the corners, use 3 half walls. Okay, because this room's going to be high. Okay, so every corner, 3 half walls. And I'll show you why in a minute. Insufficient stability. Look, it is in there. I was wondering. Okay, so you see the insufficient stability. This is what we're going to do for this. And I was totally wondering if it did that. I haven't encountered that yet. But what we want to do is go over here to structurals. Oops. Not letting me put down. Oh, I can put them here. I wonder if I even need to. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put these towers on to hold it. Efficient stability. Okay, let's see if we can put a... I'm not sure where these things are, but we're just going to go like this. I'm going to see if we can put a structure, put this right here, because I think if we put one right here... Come on. Oh my god. Get rid of this one. Maybe that'll help. Come on. Jesus. Okay, let's get rid of this. Maybe that'll help. It's just flashing. Why? Why? I don't know where it went. Where did it go? Okay, okay, there it goes. Okay. So let's try to pull this out. Why is it flashing? Okay, there it goes. Okay, now we should be able to do this thing. Yes. Okay. That's okay. We can still make this work. We'll go back to the foundation. We'll do one more. Seems to be a bit picky. Okay. I'm going to demolish this side. There it goes. Yeah, okay. Okay, you could put these, like, over here. That might look better. You know what? Let's build... Okay, our footprint is getting a little bit bigger, but that's okay. I think we could put one right here. That's fine. Okay. I'm going to demolish this. And we're going to build... You see that? You can kind of see the squares. I'm going to put it right here on this end square. Oh, it's not even going to let me put it up there. It let me put it up before. Okay, we'll start here. There. Okay. And then we're going to put one over here. All right, now let's continue the ramp because we had to take down some of the ramp. So let's put another one right here. I mean, I don't think we really need one. Oops. But put one anyway. That way, if you're rolling up, oops, you're rolling up, you don't want to hit the curb. I don't know. You could even put stairs over here if you wanted to. Go. Come on, go where I want. It's just not going there. Well, there, okay. There it goes. Once you get one down, it's usually easier to get the other one. But this one is not being happy about it. Maybe there's something under here. Maybe I put a thing under there. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to do that. I don't see anything. Okay. Go back to structures. Okay, real quick. This is that little room that I was building at first. And I was wondering why the power generator wasn't working. Is because when I moved the subfief, this is out of bounds now, and I can't even move this thing. See? I put a little storage here and I can't move it. I can still access it, so if you do have a little thing on the edge and you move it, make sure that you move all your stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and put this generator back in there. So I just wanted to put that little note. So you see these observer floors? There are other floors too, but these floors have lights in them. You get this from it's a Twitch drop right now, I think. Should still be going on. I don't know. It depends on when you're watching this. But we want to put those in here, in this row. And I'll show you why. I'm going to demolish this. Put in this floor. So the reason why is when you go outside, see, it has like little lights. It looks pretty cool. So we're going to do that up there too. So we'll do that probably just on these 4. I'm going to put these lights on here. It does make the floor look different, but I think it looks really cool from the outside. So it just kind of depends on what you want to do. You see how the floor looks different? We need to fix these floors anyway. They're all different. So we want to put those on not the very last one, but the second row. Alright, so see? Well, the pillars go into him. It looks pretty cool. Which you don't have to do that. I just think it looks kind of cool, so it's an option. I didn't know that those had lights under them until I was just playing around to see what they look like. They do look like this on the inside, which is okay. I mean, we could work with that. We'll fix all the floors once we're done building the actual structure. Another thing I want, this one is the living area. No, we'll do it on the next one. Next one we'll build a balcony. So we're gonna start building the walls. Kind of nice because you're a bit shielded here. Some parts of the day. I'm just gonna put. Oh, yeah, I was telling you about this. So for the bottom parts, we're gonna build these. Make sure you're interfacing. I don't know if it matters. You know what? destroy this one. This one we're gonna put in the middle, we're gonna put these so we can see out the window.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Okay, one more. And then we're gonna put this. When does that stand? 1 minute. Okay. We'll go downstairs for that. We're going 3 up. Okay, and this part we're just gonna build a regular wall. Like that. Okay, sandstorm's done. Go back upstairs. Oh, I didn't notice that those half stairs are different incline. I finish off with these half walls, make sure they're interfacing. You know what? We're going to do half walls throughout this whole thing right here. Okay, so the whole back wall is half walls. Then we will do, we might change this part. I'm just gonna hurry up and put something up here. We can put a roof on. I don't know if that ship's gonna come over here or not. Okay, so we have this room all covered. Now we're going to have another floor above, and that's going to be for, it could be for a landing pad and put generators and stuff up there. So we need to figure out where we're going to put some stairs. Okay, so I went ahead and put the stairs right here. Honestly, you can put them anywhere. There's definitely lots of choices. But we're just going to go with right here. But what I wanted to show you and why we have these 3 things is this is like a craft room. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make shelves. And you've probably seen, if you're watching this video, you've probably watched other videos on doing stuff like this. I like to make these rounded shelves, and I like, you can stack these up here. And what I do with the top ones are kind of hard to reach, but if you put the water, the little water containers up there, it's like you don't really need to do anything with those. So to put stuff up there, let me show you. I'll show you what I do. We'll just use boxes as an example. These are the things, the water cisterns. Is that how you say it? I put mine all the way up on the top. We'll just use these as an example. Oops. But I'll put those water things all up on here, and this is how I put stuff up there. We'll pretend like this is a water thing. And You want to jump on one. I use one of these small chests as a little jumping thing. I just move it out. I keep it right here. And I put, you know, some stuff in it, but then I move it out when I need to get up here. And then you're just going to move this stuff. You could put iron chests up here. They don't really fit in this corner, but these small ones will. But I put iron chests on this level and the bottom level because you can get to them. You can just, you stand right here and you can open these pretty easily. But the top ones are a little bit harder to get to. You can climb up here like this. And you can move them. See, you can move all the water things up here. Or you could do this. What I do. If that's like you're not having if you're having issues doing that, you could just like demolish this one. Then move your moving box up to here. Here first. Oh, come on. I suck at jumping games, okay? Okay, so put your moving box like right here. And then let's say that this is a water thing that you just made over here. Jump on this, move that over here. So then you move all the stuff up there, move this down, and then if you have to, build build something right here. Oh, you have to have a third connector right there, and we don't. But we can build it right here. This is a round one. This is round, so it's not connecting there, but it'll connect over here. That's fine. Then you can just jump on here. If you climb, you jump on a wall and climb like Spider-Man, you just hit, what is this? Control, and it'll drop you down. So then you can come over here, and then you just move your stuff. You can move them over here. Or you can move this. What I was showing you. Build this other wall back here. And then you can move your stuff up on this wall again. Just hold Alt and turn however you want. And like I said, putting the water things up here, you don't really have to touch them after you make them. So you could fill this whole thing up with water stuff. And the water sustains these things. The bigger ones, I'm not sure if they'll fit here. I haven't made any of those yet. But they probably will. They look like they will from the little picture, but I don't know. That there. Get rid of this. Okay, so there's your storage. And you can do the same thing over here. And you can do that to this whole back wall. Okay, so this whole back wall could be storage. And I will probably build that for this because I'm gonna keep a copy of it. Alright, so we're gonna build these stairs. Let's get the half stairs. Gonna demolish. Okay, if we put the stairs here, then we'll have to put straight walls back here. I really don't want to do that. You can do that, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to move these stairs. Because I want to keep that, oops, I want to keep that roundness. Okay, I'll get rid of that later. Actually, we could put a full set of stairs here, I think. We might have to move these stairs again. Let's see. Okay, no, we don't. So we got 2 sets of stairs here. Because the other one was a half because we didn't have 1.5 walls. Okay. Alright, so this is going to be our top roof, and we can build out that way if we wanted to. I'm not going to, but we could. We could build wider if we want to here. But what I'm going to do, actually just for the sake of this, I am going to... Why is this different? Alright, let me fix this. I'm going to fix both of these. This floor, was it? No. Probably the roof. Oh, that's another floor. Rooftop, okay. Floor. The floor? Yeah. I'll build the stairs more that way. That back. And I'm going to make the stairs so they go probably around here somewhere. So you come up here. Maybe you'll come up here and then there'll be another set of stairs right here. Oops. Ugh. No! Okay, that's good. Then we're going to choose the same one. Same direction. Okay, we're going to go out a bit farther with this one. We could go wider. We could go back more. Oh, look, there's a section missing. Gotta put that one up. Okay. But we're just going to go out forward. Okay, that's as far as we can go right here. We're going to demolish that. Put a corner in. And we're going to make this part a deck. So there's a couple things we could do. We could use this for the corners. Oh, why did that go there? I didn't mean to put that there. But they go good when they're connected, but there's like really nothing that connects them good when you go to like the straight walls, you know. This is going to be a balcony. So if you put like this wall in there, it looks kind of weird. You could try structural. One of these go right there. No. These don't go next to it. So there's nothing that will look good. See, even those don't match. They're too high. So I'm not going to use these just because I like them, but there's really nothing that matches them, which is really sad. So what we're going to do is we're going to put walls here instead. We're going to put these things. Yes. Railing. Okay, so it depends on how big you want. Like if you want your deck to be this big, we'll go ahead. We'll do one more. Okay, and then we're going to build walls. We're just going to use these walls. Now you can have a landing pad right behind there or on the roof if you have the opening thing. You could pretty much do a lot of stuff with this. You can make this tall enough to fit whatever. I don't know. I don't have any flying things, so I don't know how tall they need to be, but you can make one of these here. Let's make this corner round. Right, we're staying with the round themes. Let's try this corner. I don't really like how it fits, but we'll do it on this and I'll show you. Oops. Where'd it go? I lost it. Okay, and then we'll go to roofs. Okay, now see, you can't put a corner roof up here because there's nothing there, but I'll show you how we'll do that. We do need to wall in this section. And you put the door wherever you want. Put it right there. You see how the roof, it just, I don't know, it doesn't fit. You'll see it outside too. I'll show you outside. Once it's daylight out, you can see it better. Have this little opening here, and what you do is you go to, we're at roofs. Stay at roofs, and you have these little things over here. I don't know which, okay, that's the interface. That one for that side, and this one for the other side. And then to fill this in, we're going to do half walls. Okay, and now this room is completely sealed. And you have this balcony. But we need to finish the balcony. So what we're going to do is we're going to take half walls. No, that's not what I want to do. Or do we just take the roofs? Okay, yes, take the roof. Add on either side. So it matches up with that roof, which we might have to delete that thing because it keeps trying to connect to it. All right. Just delete that, delete that. Sometimes you have to go backwards to go forward. Okay. Okay, so there's that roof. Let's put that stuff back. And we'll put the wall back. Okay. Now we got to put the circle round edge on here. That is, where'd it go? There it is. Rounded roof. Want that right there. The other one goes over here. And we go back to the angled roof. These are fitting nicely. Okay. So now you have a balcony. I'm going to pop it off. Okay. So now you have this awesome balcony. You can come out and see what is going on. Which is pretty cool. Now up here, what I would do is store all your generators up here. Just because I don't like the looks that it's like you have to have so many, you keep adding stuff. So put all your power stuff, like your generators. I can't make any. these fuel power generators. And then when you get, I think you could put windmills. I don't know if those have to be out or not. But if they do, you put all your generators up here. So you could fill this with generators. And then you can put windmills or whatever up here. Or you can land your planes up here. You could build this up if it needs to be taller. We could go out and make this round and fill it in. I don't know, I might do that. I might just leave this as is. When it gets light out, actually no. Do this now. Let's make it a bit pretty now, because we got the basics done. So now we're just gonna finish all the edges. There's a lot of edges that need things dealt with. Okay, I don't have stuff to make decor stuff on me here. Which that's not going to pack up anyway. But what I would do is I'll show you at my house how I have the deck decorated. I think the only thing that goes with the house when you save it to the little device is the structure and the lights and nothing else. No furniture, nothing else. We'll put some lights in here. I'm just going to use these lights. One above. I don't think we can put one above the door. But here's what it looks like so far. And it might look cooler, you know? It might look really cool if we expand it. We're going to expand it. Screw it. We're going to make it look cooler. Okay, so we're gonna make the top one a bit bigger, just because it'll look better on the outside. Oh, here comes a sandstorm. Kind of like watching the sandstorms roll in.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
See what I mean? This is what I mean by the roof. See, the roof doesn't look like it fits it. Kind of weird. Yeah, I'm just going to use the other ones. I mean, even though there's this window in the corner, it's just kind of weird. Alright, we got everything done. Let's go see what it looks like outside. I might just go ahead and expand the whole thing. I don't know. But we almost have the base done. Like the base of the building. over here so we're not standing in worm stuff. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty cool. I wish we could have built this part, but that's out of bounds on the other side. That would have made it look at this. That would have made it look really, really cool. So if you do build this, just finish that if you can, get it in. I mean, this is pretty compact right in there. So I probably it's kind of at a small angle, and I should have looked at it better and made sure it was even with the even with the square. You know, it's just kind of hard to tell. There's no grids on the floor or anything. That would be cool if there were grids. So yeah, that looks a lot better now that we've made them all the same size. You could, even if it's too big, you could even just not do this one and just have them all. That's look pretty cool. I like it. I like how it looks with the smaller one underneath. So that's pretty awesome. And there's plenty of room to expand. You know, if this was my base, and it's not, what I would do is put the generators in here and make this a whole second room. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make this will be like a blocked off, and just put all the generators in there. You move this up here. Right here. Let's see. Let's do a wedge wall. And we want this one. Yeah, I mean, it kind of sticks out. Just put a regular one up there. We don't need to be that fancy. It's this one. We do need a door, don't we? Okay, never mind. You know what? Let's just put a door there. Okay. Okay, so you can put all your generators in here. You might need more, but there's probably some other nooks that we could do for generators. Okay, let's start making it pretty. I really like the granite stuff, so let's just change all the floors to the granite looking. You know what? I'm going to move this first because if you have furniture and you do that, it will delete the furniture. I don't think it'll delete the subfoof, whatever it's called. But I'm not going to take a chance on it. I do not want it. And now it's crooked again. No, that was the way. Okay, that's the way it is. Okay. Or we could just put this right here. Put it right there for now. So this could be like a living space. You know what I would do, since that floor is a little bit different? Whoa. Like I don't think I have materials to do this. Guess I have some. Maybe make the... Well, it probably would have been nice to have a door there. No, you know what? Let's just stay with the theme. That could be a little storage where you could actually stick this in there. could make that a little, just a little storage for more, pretty much anything. Okay. So this, you can see the roof up there. Need to fix that. So we'll go to roofs. And we're gonna look for those little wedge things. Right there. Probably needs one over here. And it's probably gonna need some half walls. Fix that one in a minute. And then we need another wedge wall. We need a smaller one right there. Oh, it's not on the side. I mean, we could put one right here. Yeah, let's put one right there. And we could actually, we wanted to leave this open. Put this right there. Oh, it won't go there. No, it will. Might be in the way. Just put that there. There it goes. Okay. So you can put a door here. You can make this storage area for some things. Put a door there. You can make this another room. Lots of options. And now this is a bedroom, which would be really cool. Add like these, put these things. Like separate, like you put your boots on there. Will these go up on top? No. It would be cool if they did. But you could put, I'll show you. Do I even have stuff to make a bed? Oh, I do. Well, let's put a little bed in here. Right here. So if you want to move stuff up, like these lighting, I don't really like these, but I like the light that they give away. In the middle. And then we're gonna control and then scroll up until it tells us that we can't. See, not enough support. And we'll go ahead and put it right there. That doesn't look like it did anything. They're so stupid. I don't know. Get rid of it. Put one of these down. Let's put a floor lamp. That'd be cool. Just put it on bed. Put a rug in here. More lamps. Right, so these aren't perfect, but this is just an example. You know, throw a carpet in here. You could have like a reading nook over here with library books. So, you know. This thing. Books. You put dressers. Put dressers over here. Whatever. So that could make a nice little bedroom. Living area. You could put furniture in here. This could be a library. Just need more light in here. Put some railings on here. Oh, they don't have like half railings. You know what? Let's put a wedge here because can't put a railing there or anything. So we'll just fill it up with the wall. Why won't it go? Is it the wrong? Oh, it needs to be this one. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay. And this will look pretty spiffy. You could put a carpet right here. Put some railings over here. Yeah, you could put a wall right here and make it like a hallway. I'm just gonna put a railing there for now. Get some light in here. I think there's a limit on how many lights you can have. It's kind of silly, but I'm just gonna put some in here just so you can see. Put some more railings up. That one will go all the way because this is 2 stairs. And up here, we did not finish the wall. Okay, let's finish that. Make sure we use this one. Okay, everything's sealed in. Take a look at what this looks like on top. Ah, look at this. We use different things. Okay. Oh, I don't know what I just deleted. I just deleted something. I could leave the wall. Okay. Okay, that's better. We'll just leave this one because it kind of looks like a landing pad. And just build shelves here. If we build them all the way over here, it's going to block this path. So we'll stop here. I wish they had half floors. If they had half floors, that would be really cool. Okay, so there's a whole section of shelves here for storage. And you could put machines here, here. You can have walls separate here. No lighting in here. Let's put some lighting. Okay, so here's what it looks like from here. Not bad. It's pretty cool. Now you see how the houses, they look like the sections are kind of floating above. That's because we did that round roof. We could have made them completely flat, and then they would have sat directly on top of each other, but I kind of like how they look when they're floating. That's why we did the curved roof. And let's fix out here. Wedge walls. Really? That's just not gonna... That is a weird incline. But okay, we'll just go with it. I mean, maybe this one isn't as bad? Oh, this goes the other way. No, it has to be this one. Let's do something to finish this floor right here. Yeah, let's put a ramp all the way around. We can get one here. There it goes. Do they have a corner ramp? That'd be pretty cool. Just for this tiny little... I don't know if this will even go here. Oh, it did. Did you see that? Okay. Yeah, let's put that in there. Heck yeah. Alright, that's pretty cool. I wonder if we can put like stairs over here. Probably not. Oh, look at that. That align with that? Oh, it does. Oh, that is okay. Yeah, we're doing that. That is awesome. But we need to fill this in. I wonder. Let's just see. It's leaving a bigger footprint. No, let's not do this. Put that back how it was. Give us this one. Let's see. We don't. These will go here. Well, these will go on the ramps, but the... No, I don't like that. Oh, that might be cool. How come they'll go right here? Oh, it does. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, that might be cool. Okay, so I don't like how that is exposed. I really don't. Look, that... Oh, okay. And maybe we can put... I wonder if we can put a half wall down here. Oh, you can! Okay, heck yeah. Let's do that. Well, I did it on the other side. Why didn't I just think of that? I don't. My old brain. Okay. You know what? Oh, we can't. This is a foundation. For some reason, the foundations are like all... They look like this wood. Which is kind of sad. You can't make it look like granite. Because that would be really cool if you could. But let's make... Let's put rails up on this. That might be pretty cool. Let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. It looks like a casino. Yeah, I like that. Let's put some cool lighting out here. There. We'll see what that looks like at night. Hopefully that'll look cool. Okay, so craft room. This is this could be a it's not the bedroom, it's the balcony. Oh, that's right. We need this into a bedroom. I'm going to take this down because this will not stay. Take these lights down too. That's weird. It looks like from the outside at night. Oh yeah, those lights are pretty cool. I like them. I do not have a speeder boost. I do not. I do not. Go! So here's how my house looks at night. The lights I'm using in front are, yep, same ones. Yeah, my thing is a bit different, but okay, I used a wall light. I have 4 pillars on mine. And I used a wall light to shine on the thing, which is pretty cool. See, this is how I have mine set up. Kind of similar. Except for I have 2 stairs, which I only put 1 in the other one because I think 2 stairs is a bit redundant. Nice carpet. And this is my bedroom area. Just a little different setup than the other one. This one has a canopy. Look down. This one, the balcony is off of the bedroom. The other one's a bit different. Got a little seating area. And then my above, I did that after the fact. I didn't plan it out like I did on the other one. I could take this staircase out and put one going up there, which I might do that. But then it'll obscure this balcony that I have up there, and I didn't want to do that, so I just put one of these to go up above. So this is like where my bedroom is. And see, I would have had to close all that off, which I could do that. I don't know. Oops. I put one of these hatches up here, which is a pain in the ladder to get up a hatch. This is where I have all my generators. So this is like the very top floor. So the other one that goes out farther and we blocked it off. This one goes this way instead of going this way. So it goes this way. So it's pretty flexible floor plan. I'll show you what this one looks like outside with the different see, that one has T up there. And these are setting right on top of each other. The other one, I put the round roof on each section, so it looks like they're floating. These are right on top, so you could do it that way. The one on top, the long one, I think that one looks like it's floating. Let me see. My garage, which I did not add in. No, it's just sitting there. It's like it's barely even on that one. I just slapped that one on at the end. Make room for more stuff later. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I guess it was a tutorial. This is a very similar style of house. It's just with some little tweaks, but with a smaller footprint. You can keep some of your resources around you. You can make this a lot smaller than I did here. And so I hope you have a good one. Maybe I'll be back with maybe a steel house. We'll do steel house next.